Hey guys, it's me. I'm back again, and today I am here with my good friend, Emmy.
Hey guys.
This is Emmy Bemmy. I always call her Emmy because I always think of the show Dragon Tales. And don't you have a brother whose name is Max? Zach. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, but Zach is the one in Dragon Tales.
Yes. Yeah. So if you've ever watched Dragon Tales, this is Emmy. No, I'm just kidding. But today I am going to be doing her makeup. So if you guys would like to see how we got this beautiful look at that glow. Look at that glow. Yes, she's beautiful. So if you guys want to see how we got this look and maybe laugh a little, just keep on watching into the video. You know, keep watching. Alrighty, I'm gonna be using the Nars Radiant Longwear Foundation on her. So Emily, how's work been? Is it annoying? Am I pouncing too hard?
No.
Okay. I don't want to pounce too hard.
It just feels weird.
It's like a wet sponge on your face. Some foundations just apply better with like a sponge, and some look better with a brush. This one is sponge. Better if I just apply it.
My hands are super clean and sanitized, by the way. It's the bleach. They've been fully bleached this morning.
I'm gonna use this. So she brought her own concealer with her today. It's the Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer in the shade Fair. If this is their lightest shade, they got issues because this is not very light. Just saying. Just saying too. Oh my god, it's darker than the foundation. Dear God, I'm gonna have to lighten it up with another concealer. Mine, that's okay. Okay, it'll be fine. I can almost bronze your skin with this. With the Tarte Shade Tape and lighten that up. I always accidentally say Shart Tape. Tarte, because it's Tarte, and I always say Shart. And I'm going to highlight the centers of her face with this as well. Okay, so look up for me. Look up with your eyeballs. There you go. I'm going to get super close to your eye. And I'm also going to take this really quick track.
Tickle? Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just hard to get my eye open.
Okay, just look up. There you go. It's really hard to do this in the eye. I won't get it in your eye. Probably take this because you might be sensitive to your eyeball. Okay? You've got great eyelids.
Thank you.
I know that's a funny thing to say, but I have little eyes. And so when I do eyeshadow on myself, like, I don't know, it's just difficult because, like, certain, like, eyeshadow looks don't look right on me because, I don't know, if you look at my eyelids, like, I had, like, yeah. See some? What are you going to be doing today, Emily, when I'm done your makeover?
I'm going to be working on homework.
Homework. What kind of homework?
Studying health coaching.
What is it?
Health coaching.
Health coaching?
Online.
Where do you go? Oh, online. Cool. Are you doing it through work?
No, I couldn't.
Why?
Because I already have a bachelor's anniversary. It has to be your first one.
Oh, that's dumb.
I guess they don't want to get they don't want to give everyone free college.
No. It's just the ones that ain't had any yet. I'm gonna go ahead and take I'm gonna take the Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder. Don't be alarmed. Yes, it is very pale, but it's translucent. I think my sponge is just. This is really great for pores. Like this will make your skin look like smooth as a baby's ass. But this one, I'm serious though. Like it's so smooth on the skin. I love this powder. It's my favorite, as you can tell. There's a giant hole in it. And I'm gonna set her face with this, and I'm just gonna use my beauty blender to set the entire face. I'm not even gonna bother with the brush. I'm so glad you came. I'm so glad you're my first guinea pig.
You could start a whole business of doing makeup.
Probably have to get a real license though. Most YouTubers don't anyway. Some of them are actual makeup artists, but most of them aren't.
There's many people sign a waiver.
Yeah. You gotta sign a waiver. And I'm just gonna take this on a Real Technique brush and set her lid with that.
Is this how you make sure the eyeshadow doesn't crease?
Yep. Exactly, Em. See, you know something, girl.
Oh yeah, I don't do this though. It's in my nose face.
Yes, this is to make sure your eyeshadow does not crease. Alright, now that we have set her beautiful face, she's set. She might look a little pale right now, and that's just because my foundation is a little bit paler than her, but it's okay. Once I bronze her skin up, she will look bronzed and beautiful. Leave us on my accents. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and do her eyebrows and then move to the eyes, and then we'll finish up the face. Give me a pencil with a point. Thank you. Dear God. Save myself. How long have you and your man been together?
Around like 2 years.
2 years? Married for 2 years? Or
No, married for 1 year.
how long were you together? Oh, that was fast, huh?
Yeah.
I just already knew he was the one, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we actually got engaged after like dating for 3 months. But then we kept it a secret.
For how long?
Only for a month.
Your parents like him?
Mm-hmm. But they were like, that was like too fast.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? When you know it's love, it's love. I hurt you. Sorry.
No.
Plucking your brows is not on the list of things I plan to do today, but
The thanks.
it was just right there, so
Saves
I'm just like
time.
acting like I'm doing my own. Yeah. Shit.
No, sometimes Greg puts my eyebrows.
Does he?
Yeah.
That's when you know it's love. Okay, so now that I've done her brows, I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little bit of Benefit Gimme Brown in them. Kind of just like sets them in place. It also has like fibers in it, so you can get your brows up a little bit forward. You know, the whole shebang bang. Pretty much, yeah. That's exactly it. And it keeps it in place too. I'm gonna go ahead and not cut her eyebrows, but I'm going to define her brows with just a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape. I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand. This will just make them look more like clean and defined. Look you're putting in.
That's okay.
All right, brows are done. She looking fleeky. I am going to go in with the Give It To Me Straight palette from Colourpop. It's just a really beautiful neutral palette, not expensive at all. It's perfect for what I'm going to do today. So, since I've already set her lid, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush. I'm going to take an R37 from Morphe. It looks just like this. And I'm going to go straight into the shade Matter of Fact, which is this shade right here. Close your eyes, Emmy. And this is just going to be the first transition shade. So I'm just going to be putting this on her kind of to prepare the lid for all of our other shades so everything blends good and smooth. So weird. I've never done it. Does it tickle? It's so different, like doing it on somebody else's eye.
Remember that one day when we were talking about sunset?
Oh, and the lady was like, "Are you from?" Yeah, I remember that. That was hilarious. Alrighty, the next shade I'm going to go in with is called Downright, and it's this shade right here. And I'm just going to go in on that same brush. I'm going to start in her outer corner, making it so the most product will lay there, and then blending that into the crease like so. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other eye here. Okay, so my camera cut off on me, but I already went ahead in with another color. I decided to take the color Frank here on my M514, and I'm just going to start blending that into the outer corner. I already did this eye, so I'm going to complete the other one.
What does that mean?
You'll see. It's where you kind of just put concealer on the lid and you cut the crease and you clean it up so there's like a sharp line there. And before I go in with any darker colors on her lid, I'm just going to take a little bit of setting powder and I'm going to put a little bit underneath of her eye just to bake this area here so we don't get any more fallout down here. on the face. We'll just leave this sit for a little bit. This will keep it from like, so like if eyeshadow falls down here, I'll be able to just sweep it off. It doesn't ruin your foundation. Yeah.
All these terms.
Yeah. So many terms.
Sounds like you're using
She's learning the lingo. She's like baking, beating. We're gonna cut her. Yeah. She's like, I'm beating you over here, man. Okay, let's see here. I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit of cranberry just to spicing it up, and I'm gonna take the shade TMI right here. It's really called TMI. Isn't that funny? And I am just going to take that on the outer corner as well, but I'm going to keep it much lower than the previous shade. And we're just going to use this here to kind of spice up the life. Spice up your life. Did I say spice up your life?
Mm-hmm.
I meant to say spice up your eye. Look here. I'm thinking of the Spice Girls. Here we go. Off topic. I love doing makeup. I have so much fun doing it. And then today does not seem like much fun. I'm having fun. I'm going to go back in with my M514 and just soften that up a little bit. Blend it out. So it's not harsh. Everything is seamless. I'll probably say that word about a good 5,000 million times today. That's okay. Alright. The next shade I'm going to go in with is going to be... Oh God. This dark shade here, and it is called Actually. What are you doing? What are you doing, Tinky? Just gonna keep it really low here. Oh yeah, it's really yellow. Now I'm just gonna take a clean brush, one that I haven't used yet, just to blend this out here. Again, so everything is seamless and cohesive. Such big words for me. I watched your kale chip video last night.
Oh yeah.
What does kale taste like? Like, does it taste anything like lettuce? Like, is it like that kind of like a consistency?
It's kind of like a stronger flavor than lettuce. Like, it's hard to describe. It's kind of pungent. Like,
Pungent?
not bad.
What does that even mean, pungent?
Like, I don't know. It's like a strong taste.
Oh, okay. You like them?
Mm-hmm.
I love all your food videos and like your food pictures and
Yes.
stuff. It makes me like super happy.
I like that.
I can tell. Okay, so I'm going to cut her crease today because she's gonna be full freaking glam, okay? We're doing a full beat on her, and I'm just gonna use the Colourpop No Filter Concealer to do that. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand, like so. And I'm gonna take the flattest brush I can find. I'm just gonna use my Colourpop small shader brush for this. I'm gonna coat the front and the back of the brush and be very still. Open your eyes once.
That's the one.
Okay, no, you, just for a second. Close it. Blank. Okay? Perfect. Right there. That showed me where your crease was. And while that concealer is still tacky, I'm going to go in with my lid shade. And you said you want to do green?
Mm-hmm.
Sure? Okay. And today I'm going to use the Malacon from the Alamar Cosmetics Reina del Caribe palette. I'm actually going to go in with my finger just to place it on the lid, and then to get really precise up near that crease, I will take a brush to do that. Sometimes I just find you get the most payout when you're using, there we go, when you're using your finger. Sorry.
I was expecting that.
I'm sorry. And I'm going to wet my brush here just to get up near the crease. I'm just going to go ahead and take a little bit of a fluffy brush and kind of dust away some of those little particles there that fell off when doing the shadow. And now that that part is done, I'm going to go off camera and do the other eye, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and put the green on her other lid, and now we're going to go ahead and kind of define the line where the green meets her crease, just to make it a bit more clean and cut and crisp. So I am just going to take this really small, teeny tiny Coastal Scents, it's a BRCN #1 brush. I don't know, y'all. But I'm just going to take this and I'm going to go into Frank here and just a teeny bit of that darker color. Actually, I'm just going to mix the two. And I'm just going to take it right where the crease and the shadow meet, kind of just to define it. So like, it's nice and cut and crisp, and you can tell like, okay, she working a cut crease today, girl. Yeah. She's cut. And she pleased me. Alright, and after that is done, I'm going to go ahead and take my M514 brush, and I'm going to go into that shade Downright, which is this shade right here, and just kind of run it in the crease a little bit. Go like this for me. Look at me go. Look, close your eyes. There you go, girl. And I'm just going to run this right over the top of that crease, just to make sure that everything is good and blendy. Oh my god, I just sound like... Yeah, and seamless. I totally just sounded like Miranda Sings for a second there. Do you know who I'm talking about? She wears a red lipstick and it's like smeared all over her lips.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, she's actually started on YouTube. She's a YouTuber.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I think she did like her own thing with Netflix or whatever, like a movie or something like that. And then I'm gonna go back into that dark shade right here, which is called Actually, on my M506 brush, which is just that small dome brush here, and I'm going to take it a bit more in that outer corner here and kind of just blend it right into that green so that it's a nice gradient between the green and the matte shadows here. Yes. I am taking the Pretty Vulgar ink. What's it called?
Oh, that looks like
the ink. Isn't it cool?
Yeah.
I love their packaging. Their packaging is so dope. And it has like a little bird. Their packaging, everything looks like super like vintage. Yeah, I love their packaging. It's so cool. But I'm gonna take this liner here and I'm just gonna do a line on her lash line so that it looks, you know, nice and clean with her mascara. Everything looks Gucci.
Like, keep your eye open while I put this pointing right in.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm so used to doing it on myself. That's what it is. That I'm just like, yeah. Alright, so now that I put the liner on, we're going to go in with mascara. And I'm going to use hers today. And it looks like it's by Juice Beauty. But the actual name of it is not on here. So
I don't think they have very many. So it might be the only.
We're going to attempt for me to do her mascara. We'll see how it goes. Alright. I'm just going to sit here and then I want you to blink. Okay? Blink. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put the mascara on the other eye. Today, I think for bronzer, I'm gonna use the Marc Jacobs Tantastic bronzer. The coconut one. Smell this. It smells like coconut. Oh girl, it smells so good. Alright, and I am just going to take that on my Luxie 508 Duo Fiber brush. It's great for just a good all-over bronze. And we're just going to bronze up the face here. You always want to put it right up against your hairline, just so that it looks more natural, you know, so that you don't have like this like white around your hairline and then, and then like tan bronzer. So just brush it back into your hair like that. Alright. Okay, so to clean up that bronze and to bake it, to make it look nice and crisp and cut so she looks like a snatched, beautiful beach. I'm just going to go in with that Maybelline Fit Me powder here. I'm going to take that on my beauty blender. And I'm going to contour her cheeks. So I'm just going to go right along that contour here. Make a nice line. And this is just gonna cut it. You know, Emily thinks I'm abusing her today. She's like, why are you abusing me? I'm gonna take it down the center of her nose, just to make it a bit lighter. And then on the sides, just a teeny bit, right up against where I contoured. While that's baking, I'm just gonna leave that sit for just a few minutes. Nothing crazy. And I'm going to go ahead and put some blush on her face. We are going to go in with this Blushing Babes Trio from Morphe. And this is in the shade Pop of Coral. And we're going to go into the shade Boss, which is this shade right here. It's a beautiful peachy blush. And I'm just going to take that on my Sigma large powder brush. I want you to smile. And I'm just going to place this right on the apples of her cheeks here. And I'm going to blend it back into that bronzer. Smile. I also think it's really pretty to take blush just a tad bit on your nose and on the temples a little bit. Just makes it look like you have a natural flush, like you just kind of left the beach, if you will. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and highlight her face. We're going to emphasize her beautiful cheekbones that she already has. And I'm just going to use this highlighter from the Step Right Up Duo. And I'm just going to use this Wet n Wild highlighting brush. I'll put the actual name of it in the description box below because this one does not have, I think it's the P20, but I could be severely wrong. So I will put that in the description box below, guys. So just highlighting portions of her face here, a little bit of her nose, cheek, Cupid's bow here, like this. Alright, a little bit on the chin, a little bit on her cheeks here. Alright, now that she is highlighted and glowy, we're going to go ahead and complete the lower lash line. I'm going to go back into the Gimme Straight eyeshadow palette, and the first color I'm going to take on the lower lash line is going to be the shade Downright right here, and I'm just going to take that again on that Morphe M506 brush after I've cleaned it off. Look up for me, honey. And I'm going to connect this right up into the outer corner of the top lash line. You good?
If I start
You
crying,
can look
you'll
up
know.
if you want to. It's there. I'm not going to hurt you, I promise. Do the same thing on the other eye, guys. She's not used to anybody being this close to her lower lash line. So I'm trying really hard.
Specifically my lower lashes.
I mean, she's not used to anybody being this close at all, personally, to her face.
Oh, you remember? I don't like people touching my face.
She doesn't like people touching her face at all, so
You should feel
I'm
honored.
privileged right now, guys. I'm really privileged to be doing this at this moment in time. The next color I'm going to go into is going to be the shade Frank here, so it's just a bit darker than that first shade, and I'm going to take that on the same brush. We're blowing this out today. She's going to be beautifully blown out smoky eye. Up for me again. There you go. I'm going to go in with this dark shade right here. It's called Actually, and I'm going to take that on a flat definer brush like this one. This is just the 221 flat definer brush. I'm going to take that shade and I'm going to get as close as I can to her lower lash line. So what I want you to do is just look up and let me know if you need to wait or you need to stop, okay? I'm not going to take that all the way in to her inner corner on her because I don't want it to be, like, her inner corner to be dark. We want it to be bright and beautiful. We just want the outer corner to be dark. So again, on this side, I'm just taking it as close as I can to her lash line without irritating her eyeball. So last but certainly not least, I'm going to be putting a lipstick on her, and today I'm going to use this mini one that came in a holiday set that I bought from Smashbox, and this is the Be Legendary lipstick in the shade Audition. It's a beautiful nude. Beautiful nude. So I'm going to put this on her lips. Go like this for me. There you go. Just help stretch the lip out so I can get more paint on it. Where I put it. Alright, and just beautiful, darling, beautiful. Where's my beauty blender? This can go like a little bit more untouched. Alright, and last but certainly not least, I'm going to set her face with some setting spray. I'm just going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Close your eyes. And this is going to help her makeup last all day long. Where is my fan? Not that fan. Okay, just going to improvise here. Here we go.
Just gonna fan her face off here so that it dries. So like royalty. Oh yes, hunty, she's royalty.
And then it's starting to dry, I'm just going to take my beauty blender. I'm going to take the cleaner side that I don't have powder on. And I'm just going to press that setting spray right into the skin. And this is just going to help her makeup last all day. It's going to help those powders and the creams from the foundation and the concealer and all of that stuff just melt together, set into the skin, and look beautiful. Alright, are you ready to see the final look?
Wow. It looks so good.
Do you LURRRV?
I do.
I LURRRV it. She looks so beautiful. I mean, she's already beautiful, but we just enhanced her beautiful features. I'm just so excited. I had so much fun.
Me too.
This was very eventful for those of you watching. This was an eventful morning. Like, it just started off super rough. But I hope you'll come back and you'll let me do it again.
I will.
Totally?
Yeah.
Alright guys, so this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching me do Emily's makeup. Just a disclaimer, this is the first time I've ever done makeup on anybody else before. So, yeah. So, if you guys like this video, make sure you like and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you do subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell so that you are notified when I post new videos.
Because, well, I'm awesome and you should totally do that.
Okay? And if you want to see more videos like this, comment the laughing emoji down below. Okay? And that will let me know. Alright, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Bye.